Coffee matter, keeping it steady on right with Morgan Chatter. What's up? Welcome to Chatter with the Morgans. I'm Mr. Morgan.
And I'm Mrs. Morgan. Yeah, girl. Okay,
It's
so...
been a long time.
Yes, we totally took a break because we needed some rest. You still haven't gotten that fully because you have issues with sleep, so... You could definitely catch up with some more, for sure. So if he looks like he's dozing off or whatever, it's because he is sleep deprived.
Yeah.
You should have taken a nap today, and you didn't. Only for a little bit, like a half an hour. That was it.
Yeah. It's like I let a cat nap.
Yeah, it wasn't long.
Yeah.
I think it started when I hoped not to wake you when I started the dryer because it's pretty loud, and you did happen to come out when I started the dryer up after like 5 minutes. So I was like, damn it! I hope it wasn't my fault. Because why'd you wake up?
I don't know. I think I just...
Because I checked on you and you were dead ass asleep.
Right.
And the next thing I know, I see you coming out and you're putting your shirt on and you're all hey. And I'm like, what? What the hell? You were just sleeping, like snoring.
I don't remember. I don't recall even hearing the dryer when I woke up. I just woke up.
Oh, okay.
I
So
think
it
I
was
heard
just a
it, so I
coincidence.
went,
Yeah.
The kitchen and
All right. Well, that was great. Anyways, you need more sleep. And this is episode 26, y'all. So we are going to be talking about your natural self. Now, what I mean by natural self is there's just so many videos out there with the girls and the lots of makeup and they just look extremely different. That's what I'm talking about. Those women that go to the extremes, I mean, they look completely... I've seen the ones that really freak me out are the ones where they're like normal looking women. They're not ugly. They're just normal,
All right.
Some people might say that they're unattractive, but whatever. And then all of a sudden they do their face and holy shit, they look crazy. They look beautiful, of course, but they don't look like themselves at all. Like, it's absolutely crazy. I saw this lady's video and she did half a face, all makeup, and the other face normal. Crazy. I couldn't believe that was her. So that's what I'm talking about when we're talking about be your natural self. Even if it's the flaws and all. I am on YouTube and whatever. I'm not wearing any makeup or nothing like that. I haven't worn makeup in years. And the one time I did wear mascara, it really started to bother the fuck out of my eyes, so I hated it. Yes, I am wearing nails that are not mine, but as you can see, they are, normal looking.
You can wipe your butt in peace.
They're normal, natural looking, they're not ridiculous or whatever. So why can't people be their natural selves? Like, I don't know. I'm not really worried about what people think about my face or anything like that. So why can't people be that? Why are people scared to be their natural selves?
I don't know what's up with that. Maybe they're taught that way. Maybe society has been, in general, shaped to be that way. Social engineering. Or just in the household, if mom's like that, then, they're going to pass some of that, stuff along.
I guess. And I don't know, I guess, would you say that women suffer from it more than men do when it comes to not being able to, be their natural selves, like...
Aesthetically,
yes.
Men suffer the same. Men might drape themselves in ego, or jewelry, or clothing, or some colognes, or or even some implants, or some type of drug to enhance muscle, or this guy's toupees and patch on some type of beard or something. I don't know. There's things out there too.
Well, yeah. Remember we saw those videos of the men getting the fake beards, like they didn't have a beard, and all of a sudden they're getting, extensions for their beard, and they're bald, and then they're getting the hair done. Like,
I don't know if mine's gonna be gone. It's just gonna be gone.
You're just gonna be bald, right?
Yeah.
And you already look good that way. So
if the drop top is like that deep, I'm
gonna love you drop top and all.
It's all gotta go. I'm just going to be Mr. Clean. No shame in the game.
And so we were talking about the men and, the wigs, because that is starting to become a thing now. But women in wigs, okay? And we got to add a disclaimer, because we're talking about if you have a health, like I have a healthy head of hair.
And hold up, but it's nothing even against people who, want to add little extra things or whatever like that to enhance. Some people might have some scars or whatever that they got
going
on.
Yeah.
And so they got to kind of help build themselves up, and maybe that's a road or bridge to help on their way there.
I guess, but okay, say it's me, and I woke up every day and I'm covering up this lovely head of hair with another wig because I want straight hair, but I don't want to straighten it, So I'm gonna put on the bald cap, Now I've never done this before because that's just too much work for me. I'm lazy, but some people will do that, and it's a different wig for every day, and that. I don't know. That's just tiring. I barely want to take care of this sometimes. You're the one who actually gave me, the push to, start really taking care of my hair. Yeah, because before that, I was just straightening the hell out of this shit every day. Every day. Right. Sometimes I would wear it curly, but for the most part, you really got me into wearing it like this,
It's natural, right?
And I love it this way, seriously, and I really don't have to do much.
Right.
And I don't have to sit there, and it's just so crazy, the wig,
it's
a wig for every day or every outfit, what's going on?
And also, some people, some of our sisters' hair is a little bit more difficult, to deal with.
I know that.
You gotta be willing to put in that work and not be lazy about it and put in that work. And after a while, though, it'll be easy after a while if you, keep putting it in. And that's that, I think.
It really is, because remember I was bitching and complaining when you were like, man, you should start putting this, you're giving me all the products and everything. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to do this, but I love it. I'm not even joking you. All I want now is the length. I want it to be longer, but that's it. I really...
And it's actually longer than you think, because it's curly.
Yeah. And I like it, and
you're always getting compliments on it constantly.
Mm-hmm. I think if you have the confidence...
That means that y'all should listen to us.
Okay, we gotta add this in there though. The ridiculously long nails. Now, I like I said, I like nails. I like wearing them. There's nothing wrong with that. But these,
some bros,
this long
is that hurt that they got to have that to feel good about themselves.
But
some broad, it's just about the fad. Pardon that, but there's some bros, it's like the fad. Everybody's just doing it, so let me go ahead and do it. So. In which case, I guess that still kind of leans towards their confidence, right?
But how can you do anything? Have you ever seen them? They have to use their phones like this because they can't obviously use it normal. And then typing, I'm typing normal like this. Yeah. I can't imagine having a fucking 1 foot long nail. How am I going to type? How am I going to do anything?
And they still got
just shorten it down, They
still got to do that front, back.
And then the bathroom stuff. If someone could please tell me how you function with those long nails without getting effects on it,
crumbs.
Because you have to be an expert. If you're rocking it like that, it just doesn't make any sense.
And then when you clean,
it never did.
You got to clean underneath every time.
You have to have a brush, I assume, and just be taking care.
So how is that for bros working in fast food restaurants with those then?
Because we have seen them. They serve our coffee to us sometimes.
Take bathroom breaks, and are they really being that adequate under the sink for that full 30 seconds with the soap and digging up in there like that? Well, in that case, the nails, if they're that long. And
then the gloves, they're going to go through. If they're wearing plastic gloves or whatever, they're going to go through. So how the hell does that work? I don't know. There should be a limit on the nails in certain, if you're in a restaurant, shorten, you can't have it. Because even massage therapists, they can't have nails a certain length. There are regulations.
Is it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So if you are in the food business, you should definitely be regulated on how long your nails are. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Where people could just not go to that establishment. And if the trend is that much, I'm sure the company would take heed and do whatever they do. And it's nothing that they're like bad broads.
Yeah.
You know, ugly people or whatever. They might think they are, I guess. But whatever. If it makes you feel good, handle your biz. I'm not saying you're bad or whatever. Do your thing.
And you know what? How about for one day, just rock, like, don't wear your makeup or whatever. Like, just see what's going. Like, first of all, it'll be so nice because it'll take an extra, like, hour or whatever how long it takes you out of your time to get ready when you could be, like, sleeping or doing some other stuff. But you never know.
Practical
You'd be
purposes,
surprised.
huh?
Yeah,
Practical
that
purposes.
too, because
Saving
for me,
time. Saving time like
yeah,
a mug, huh?
seriously, especially if you're a mom and you got other people to take care of and make sure that they're good to go. I don't know, like, you really don't have to do all that. You'd be surprised how many people compliment someone who doesn't have makeup on or anything like that, like a lot.
And honestly, if you with someone already who you're trying to please or impress out there anyways,
right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, there ain't nothing with getting dolled, if you want to go out getting dolled up, nothing like that. But seriously, when you
take care of yourself,
when you look like a different person, like, and then you take it off and you're like, oh damn, you look different. That's
false advertisement.
It's beyond. It really is.
False advertisement.
And you wouldn't want somebody doing that to you, I would assume. So why in the hell are you gonna do that to somebody else?
You're putting on.
And how much money you have on your face?
Becoming someone else. I guess. It's like possession. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like a form of possession.
It's just too much. It's too much, and especially if you're just out there dating, like you just doing this for random strangers. That's too much. Okay, I do it for the person that you really trying to have a future with. I say, but.
And if you already got that person, why you need to keep up the charade? Who for? What for? You know, you should already feel good in yourself and with that person. Mm-hmm. After that, you know, there's nothing wrong with you look good. You know, if you gotta, you know, some people have conditions.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
You know,
like I said, there are different. We're talking about people that are, you know, like myself. You know, like I used to wear makeup, the foundation, the whole thing, and honestly, I look at the pictures of myself, ugly. I hated myself. Like, I'm not even joking. You saw a photo and you're like, ugh. Like, you said you would not even talk to me. I'm not even joking you. Like, I looked so, first of all, lighter than my regular skin color.
Wait. I would have probably talked to you.
Well, maybe you were just clowning, but I don't know if I would have talked to you because.
How long you would have been around? I don't know. What time? No,
anyways,
shot,
I looked crazy. Maybe that's because I didn't know how to do it properly. You know, I've always been like a tomboyish type girl, but I just looked at myself and I'm like, oh, not good at all. Totally like this better. Like, oh my gosh, like for real, it's like
natural.
So, what about you, love? Well, you know, I'm sure you used to match up your clothes and
yeah. You know, that was like kind of
you
like
know,
that.
If you was wearing blue everything, blue handkerchief or whatever,
no.
that type of thing. I mean, come on.
No, not a blue handkerchief or red, because you know I grew up in LA.
Oh, okay.
And I wasn't in a gang, so I wasn't about
my
to
apologies.
That.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't about to wear that.
I wasn't insinuating you was in a gang. I was just.
No, I wasn't in a gang.
I know.
I wasn't insinuating.
I said I wasn't insinuating that. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're all. I wasn't in a gang. Like,
yeah. So,
your voice kind of said.
Yeah, I wasn't walking around wearing any of that business.
But you know, you was trying to be extra. You know.
What my extra was showing off my body.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was my extra when I was younger. And it wasn't, I was adding on something to, I would just wear a shirt, open shirt, you know, that was I wasn't adding anything extra. Well, I guess I had some jewelry on at one point.
You know, you had a chain on.
I had a silver chain, a matching.
But was it that,
bracelet.
it wasn't that long, I assume.
No, it was a regular, you know, it wasn't coming down to the navel or nothing like that. It was just a little regular chain, a little piece and a bracelet.
And were you walking by yourself, or did you have some guys with you that you was chilling with, and that's your thing, you know?
Oh, okay. It was like No, mostly, I was very selective with the people that I associated with. There was a few times where I had a friend who had a group that he was associated with or whatever. Excuse me. So there was moments where I would hang out with a group like that, but for the most part, I just had a couple of friends here and there that I would hang out with. Yeah.
All right. Well, we are going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Oops.
And we're back.
Yeah.
And this is episode 27, not 26, like I said earlier, so my apologies. Okay, we are on to talking about beauty. Again, but this time we're talking about backhanded comments when it comes to beauty. And honestly, we were cracking the hell up at some of these things that Mr. Morgan just found out. I don't know what you Google, just backhanded beauty comments, and it just came up with an array of motherfuckers. You gotta read some of these. Read some of these off. Seriously.
I always feel more intelligent after reading your work. It's really difficult to underestimate you. You look really nice in this light. I know some of y'all heard some of these.
You know what?
You clean up nice. Guys get that a lot. You clean up nice.
Oh,
y'all say that to us.
You know what? I've been guilty of that before. Yeah, didn't know that was backhanded. Yeah.
You clean up nice. I guess that kind of implies that you're
dirty
clean.
most of the time.
Yeah, you're always dirty. You finally clean now. You look nice when you clean.
Oh my gosh.
Dang. You're smarter than two dumb guys.
Okay, that one is an obvious, like I said, obvious but dumb.
You're pretty on the inside. Yikes.
You're pretty on the inside.
Well, that's a level of incompetence I've never seen before.
Oh, what the hell?
That's why it's number 15.
Oh.
Your house feels so cozy and lived in. Wow. Some of these are pretty brutal. What's that? Number
9.
Oh, wow. Okay, something modern here.
Mm-hmm.
Your Instagram makes you seem so fun.
That is a diss and a half. I'd be like, what? Excuse me?
I didn't expect you to get the job. Congratulations. All right.
Oh, wow. That one I'd be like, you know what, you mother.
Yeah, those are pretty jacked.
Anyways, so some people don't know the definition of inner and outer beauty. Remember you were talking about this one time. I don't know. Does that even matter? Inner and outer beauty? Does that even exist? Or what is that? It should just be a person, right? The person.
Just them, right? Who they are.
For themselves, Right. And you love them inside and out. That's what it should be. Or what?
No.
I don't.
No.
It shouldn't matter, right?
Yeah. Yes and no. No. And yes. Because that implies accept me with all my bull, right? No matter how I look good on the outside,
yeah,
right? I'm superstar, whatever to your standards, but inside, ratchet as the most worst. Mirror of them all.
Mm-hmm.
So accept all of that though.
No. That's what I was saying. What does that even mean? Does that even matter? You obviously you think I'm beautiful. Obviously, I think you're attractive and everything like that. So then, I really don't give a shit if someone else didn't think that about you.
Right. I got you. But then too, also some would be like, because one person might think that, or in one person's opinion that they're beautiful. Right, and that they also, as intelligent, have the inside beauty or whatever you want to deem as inside beauty. Somebody else might say, "Oh no, they're not," But that's your opinion. If there isn't, it's not for you. You're not with them anyway. So why does it really matter? The classic, oh, she's nerdy, she's book smart, but that shit. What does that even matter? Wait, obviously you find something attractive about her because you are with her. Wait, she's book smart. But
the nerd type girls,
Okay. But you know what that means. It's different. But we talk about just inner. And just a good person, right?
Yeah.
And then, whether you look good and then the inside. And sometimes they do look like whatever the world deems good as outside beauty. But the inside doesn't match with that. So you're still ugly. In fact, more ugly than the person who the world deems is ugly based on outside features. You're going to be more ugly than them anyways. Even if they were ugly inside and out, you with the beauty outside will be uglier than them that possess both inside and outside ugly. Because you have the gift of beauty and you chose to be ugly, so you're worser than them.
Preach, baby, preach.
No, I'm not.
I mean, but it's the truth, though. Now, that's
at least they got a reason,
yeah.
because the world been treating them ugly. Which I'm not saying you got a reason to be ugly, because it still isn't cool to just act an ass because you was, you know what I'm saying. But they kind of have a reason, but you don't. You just chose to be. You look good. The world was handing you stuff, but you still acting like crap. So you're worse than them, in my opinion. I could be wrong about that.
And I agree with you. And I agree. You know, look at the whole package. Look at the whole package. If you're really in love with that person, you're going to love everything about them. And the negatives, you know, you can help guide them to fix them, right? Like you did me.
But you have to be willing to be guided.
Yes.
Right. That's the thing. You can't.
Can you say that the right person can help make that decision a little bit more easier on helping the guiding part? Like,
nobody knows everything. And nobody is born of themselves. Nobody has it all. As much as they want to say that they do. I don't need anybody. I don't this and that. Garbage. Trash. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for 2 people. But that's something else. What was your question? I didn't mean to shirk that, but I didn't want to let that go.
Nothing. Actually, that's where I was actually gonna, end it off, because that was good.
But what were you?
I totally forgot, yeah.
All right, well, because I had more, but I wanted to not let you, not drop what you had to drop like that.
I completely forgot because I was so intrigued by what you were saying.
I mean, I appreciate you listening. And that's the thing, too. Someone said that you can't hear while you're talking. So sometimes you have to be quiet so you can listen. I mean...
And that's that on that subject. I wasn't going to do that part again. But yeah, if you want to do that again, that's fine. Anyways, the last thing we're going to be talking about is what's going on in the media. And these are actually the things that I have seen because you don't have anything to input for this segment, but that's fine. Anyways, so the things that are going on are, so I was trying to look up several stories to talk about in the segment, and literally there were 10 different stories about stabbings, people getting stabbed everywhere around the United States.
Supposedly there's a ban on TikTok.
Okay,
that's just all I'm gonna say. Supposedly there's gonna be a ban on TikTok. I don't know exactly.
Okay.
That's it.
That's why you interrupted me?
I'm sorry.
To say that?
I love you. I'm gonna do like you. But I love you.
So, what the... Anyways, that doesn't make it go away, by the way.
It makes it easier. Alright, my bad, people.
Anyways, we're going to have a talking about this after I hit end record.
Right. We're having a talking about it right now.
Because I want to stab you.
You don't want to have any
Shut
evidence.
It down.
All right.
Anyways, speaking of several stabbings, there's about to be another one later. So look out for that.
Right. If the show started and I'm not here.
Also, there's going to be a trial that I would like to watch next week. That bitch Lori Vallow is going to be on trial. And I can say that about her because she killed her kids, okay? So she is a bitch.
I don't know who she is.
You do. You've seen me watch several documentaries about her and shows.
You know, a bunch of documentaries
exactly
about a bunch
who
of people.
She is, and her bitch ass husband that are going on trial for killing their kids. Honey, they killed their kids. Okay? They don't get a free pass on fucking words. Okay. So, anyways, and the Phoenix Suns are doing better. So yay on that. And do you want to talk more about the stupid TikTok ban?
No, I don't. So the broad killed her kids.
Yeah, and the husband.
She killed up everybody.
And they're finally and her ex-husband died, and her brother died. They were part of some cult saying that everyone was zombies.
What they trying to say? She crazy or what?
Well, it's been postponed 3 years. This happened in 2020 because they say that she's mentally incompetent. No, the bitch is fine. Okay, she just doesn't want to face up to responsibilities that she murdered her own.
So they just
children.
kind of letting her coast a little bit.
Who knows?
They are. Or she already in jail?
Well, first they try to blame it on COVID because everything was held up because of COVID.
So is she in jail or she out?
No, she's in prison. Yeah,
so
she hasn't gotten out
while
since.
She's waiting for the.
Yeah, she hasn't gotten out. Well, I wouldn't let the bitch out because she will kill you. Because if she thinks you're a zombie, you're gonna die. That's her whole philosophy.
I don't know, man. What kind of stuff they had going on?
Yeah, well, they were crazy. They were doing. And they're finally gonna get their time, and that's what's going on in the news.
Oh, with the funk.
So our YouTube channel, this is going to be our third video. Our videos have been getting some pretty decent views. The first video we put out got like 17 views. Second one got like 20 views. So yay. Those are some good numbers in my eyes. So I'm happy about it.
I thought yeah.
Right?
Surprisingly so. I thought you had to be like famous or something to get some fast numbers.
But 20 views is a lot. I'm sure.
It's a lot to me.
I mean, it ain't in the thousands or whatever,
We'll get there.
But that's all right. We gonna get there slowly but surely. But we appreciate it. So don't forget to hit up our YouTube channel. Yes, at Chatter with the Morgans podcast. Subscribe to us, please. We need more subscribers on there. We only got 7, and we appreciate y'all. And we would like some more. So yeah. So on to the next thing. My honey, he has a new song that we are about to debut on this episode, and I'm so freaking excited because it is one of my faves. I love it. We've been listening to it. Yes, we've been listening to it nonstop. I know you have, but I have too. I like it. So I'm excited for everyone to hear that finally. It's been a minute since you put out a jam, so I'm happy about this one coming out. It's going to happen right after this, so please stay tuned for that song because we really want y'all to hear it.
Yeah, I like the lyrics.
And let us know what you think. I'm going to put up a poll so everyone can let us know what they think about the song. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So they can put their comments. I guess we named it Effects, right? It's like that's what it's called. So
Effects.
That's what it is. So that's going to be playing.
F and X.
That's going to be up next. Okay, that is going to do it. We hope you guys enjoyed the song. And please let us know what you think about it. We always want to know your comments about everything that we do, especially the music, right?
Yeah, and for you to tell your folks about it. Let them know if you really dig it. You know what I mean?
Yes, for sure.
Pass the savings on.
Search and follow us, Chatter with the Morgans, on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. The links will be in the episode description. Subscribe, download, like, and review our episodes with 5 stars. Find us on TikTok at Chatter with the Morgans, on YouTube and Instagram at Chatter with the Morgans Podcast, and email everydaymorgans@gmail.com. Please, folks, comment and let us know how we are doing.
Please, folks.
And of course, if you'd like to support this podcast, you can find our listener support link in the episode description as well. This has been Chatter with the Morgans.
Peace.